Well, hello, church. It's Pastor Jeremy coming to you from the parsonage with another daily devotion. Today, Tom Hutchison is going to share with us some poetry and some thoughts on the work that God has called us to.
Hi, Court Streeters. This is Tom Hutchison, and for my devotional, I'll be reading Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord, your labor is not in vain. In these times, I find myself spending a lot of time thinking about work and what that means during our stay-in-place order for a lot of people. And I think about the poem On Work by Khalil Gibran, where he says that work is love made visible. To read a part of that poem, he writes, "And what is it to work with love? It is to weave the cloth with threads drawn from your heart, even as if your beloved were to wear that cloth. It is to build a house with affection, even as if your beloved were to dwell in that house. It is to sow seeds with tenderness and reap the harvest with joy, even as if your beloved were to eat the fruit. It is to charge all things you fashion with the breath of your own spirit, and to know that all blessed dead are standing about you and watching. Often I have heard you say, as if speaking in sleep, he who works in marble and finds the shape of his own soul in the stone is nobler than he who plows the soil. And he who seizes the rainbow to lay it on a cloth in the likeness of man is more than he who makes the sandals for our feet. But I say, not in sleep, but in the over-wakefulness of noontide, that the wind speaks not more sweetly to the giant oaks than to the least of all the blades of grass. And he alone is great, who turns the voice of the wind into a song made sweeter by his own loving." And so in that, I will say that we are all essential workers when we are making love visible to ourselves or to others. Whether you're enjoying extra time with your family, serving vulnerable populations, collecting garbage, stacking grocery stores, or foraging for ramps and morels alone in the woods, or decompressing on the couch, if you're doing it out of love for yourself, the Lord, or others, know that you're an essential worker. I miss you all, and I hope that you're all safe and enjoying this time with your family or enjoying serving or whatever you're doing.
Well, thank you, Tom, for reminding us that in God's kingdom, everyone is essential. If Tom said something that touched your heart today, please let him know in the comments. You can find a new devotion here each day right around noon. Until we meet again, keep washing your hands, stay at home, and do not be afraid.